Where did we last leave off? Oh yes. So, my heart was crushed at the age of 23, and then I decided I didn't want to stick around Imnisvale very much anymore. The adventuring spirit had gotten to me. I spent some time surviving out in the wilderness, away from every civilized person. The forest of Tether is enormous, and that was where I decided to live for a while. I was raised in the wood, knew how to hunt with my short bow, and could defend myself if needed, which was drilled into me by the Imnisvale militia as well. I also had spent enough time around family members who were expert at surviving outside of civilization. So I was out there for a couple of years, all by myself. I lived in a small shelter among the animals in the forest. I hunted when I needed to, but found most of my food from the forest's abundance. Fruits, nuts, even, yes, some bugs. When I got tired of it, I returned home for a couple of years, as my family had kept my field waiting for me. My modest little home that was built in my late teens, with the help of my family, was still there. It's still there now, I hope, but before I left home, I did sell it and my farm to a young human couple in Imnisvale that were looking to start their life together. Something that my life would have been like if things hadn't happened like it did with Seraphine. I remained on the farm for a couple of years, then left again, this time to see the world. I was brought on as a crew aboard many different merchant ships in this time. I started out in Athkatla. We traveled all up and down the Sword Coast. I saw as far north as Luskan, and yes, Waterdeep and Baldur's Gate as well, and back to Athkatla many, many times over the years. A few times the ships I served on even went further south than that. I got to visit Kalimshan. Even with all the troubles in Kalimshan, with their Genasi wars, trade still flowed in and out where it could. Last I heard, the humans had liberated themselves and are now looking to put their kingdom back together there. Good for them. Such things happen from place to place, time to time. I've not heard of it before, since news doesn't spread too fast to our little corner of the world, especially if you live in Imnisvale. But this very kingdom of Eltergard that we are in right now has suffered many catastrophes in the last 50 years. One just this very year, a big one, and this is why there are so many tieflings here now, it would seem. So I spent many years at sea and then returned home for a year or two. This went on all the way to just last year, when I took the Oath of Ancients. I never stuck around for too long for those 16 years. And I know, because I am honest with myself, that this is all because of how rejected I felt due to Seraphine's betrayal of our love. So, this is why my family thought I wasn't serious enough with life to take the oath and become a paladin when I did. I couldn't ever settle down to do one thing for more than a couple of years, and being a paladin is a very serious undertaking. 16 years of wandering to find my place, to find myself. I fully believe that I've found it now. I wholeheartedly know that my place is as a paladin. Now to my current predicament. It seems like I have found out the key to solving all of our problems here in Eltergard. The goblins have the druid Master Helsen, and they also are a problem for the people that live in the area. Master Helsen is my best bet for curing us of our tadpole problem. That and getting some item that Master Helsen is also interested in, something called the Night Song, which coincidentally is where the goblins are too. I am hoping that Helsen can set things right in the Druid Grove and help us find a cure. My backup, if that fails, is to go and see the Skith Yankee Kretch with Lae'Zel, who obviously will do all the talking. Also, if Helsen cannot stop the ritual in the Druid Grove, which will shut off everyone for entering or exiting the place, then I will escort all the people who aren't druids there out. I believe that they would all like to go to Baldur's Gate, which seems reasonable, since the capital city of this kingdom, Elturel, has barred any and all tieflings from the city, and most happen to be tieflings. We have a few herbs that we can extract. Seems like that I've come up with an antidote. We need a bunch of the same kind to extract. Mugwort, sublimates, autumn crocus. Potion of Featherfall. Well, we have one of those potions, but more can help. You can always sell them, I suppose. An antidote. Ah, I see. Any suspension. Suspension of murgrass. Antidote. Alright. So what did we just create? Antidote. Neutralizes the effects of all poisons. Well, that was worth creating. Also created... Didn't I create a potion of featherfall? Potion of flying? I'd like to use that. Some point. Potion of speed. The wyvern toxin. Wyvern. Used to be called wyvern by... Or sorry, wyvern by most people. Yeah. I was told by my father, who has an accent similar to mine. My mother is a little bit more subtle. But grandmother does not have an accent like mine. She said most people didn't talk like me. Like my accent when she was young. Well, a few did, but I guess it's caught on over the generations. Okay, so I want to go through here, and there's a whole section down here, but I don't think we can reach it, but we can always look. And then we can move on, maybe go to this beach and start exploring up this way.
Still breathing, despite everything.
This way. Mindflayer's dead. We were gonna go and check it. There we go. Potion of healing. And a void bulb. I was told that you can throw those. That's all it had on it. That's what we waited for. I was hoping something. I don't know what it could be. Maybe a journal. You know how they can speak directly to your mind through telepathy? Would have been nice. Just to, I don't know, see what its orders were or what it was up to. There's a boar over there. Scared. Something more informative than just, I don't know, looking at you and trying to control you like it did when I came up to it. Well, I don't think that we're going to get over there with these rocks. Just don't think it's possible. I'm kind of wasting my time, but let's turn around. We've been through here several times. There's nothing. I'd like to see an actual fisher who's still alive, though. I think this nautiloid crashing down in the area, it's not even something worth laughing about. It's kind of horrible. Killed quite a few of them. It upended others with their livelihood. I guess there's not an easy... Well, I don't know how much the water is along the water area it's covering, this nautiloid, but it's quite a few dead ones. So I take it was a popular spot among the locals. Blood? Watch out for the fire. Our mage friend ran right over it last time. Like my brother, he doesn't know what's right in front of him half the time. Okay, let's go around. It's the only thing we can do. I wouldn't mind... Lae'Zel. Wouldn't mind trading her for Will. I don't think that there's going to be anything along here, actually. I've already explored here. What there will be along this way, I think. So, to that end, I don't think there's any point running along here, so let's go right here. And then we can go west from here. This bow is oddly shaped, but I have yet to use it in combat. We'll see what it's like. I have high hopes for it, though. Got that chest. Dead goblins. You know what? I made a mistake. Corpses are starting to smell. Let's take all their weapons.
So, Gith, aren't you worried your kind will punish you for consorting with us?
My name is Lae'Zel Choki. And my kin will understand my need for servants. They will help you, but only if I ask.
See, I figured. We need Lae'Zel with us. Bottle? See, I don't have that much in terms of gold, so I'm not going to take body parts. Bones. Skulls. Well, from now on, as much as we can carry, let's take all the weapons, equipment, and everything else until we reach a point where we have enough gold where we don't need to do such a thing. Some more herbs.
Wish I had a bag of holding. These tracks.
We can search for you, Gith.
Goblin tracks.
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
I don't know what you asked
They
her.
pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Seems to be a door behind there. So what's this backpack? Potion of healing, thieves' tools, sent to Asterion. So take these. Oh, grease bottle. Let's give this to Asterion as well. Maybe I should give things like that to Lae'Zel. Asterion has a lot he can do. What the? Right next to the Druid Grove? Could this be part of it? I have no idea where this goes. It's too close to be like one of the goblin hideouts. I'm sure the druids would know it's right here.
Glowing eyes. How outrageously obvious. The totem's a trap.
Okay. Glad you noticed that. 'Cause I didn't. Aye. Okay, I think it's time to move.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
This is goblin.
Boring. Let's find another one.
Can't I just shove this one off?
Oh, this was more fun when he was screaming.
Could wake him up
I know
by
we got
chopping off
hurt,
a toe.
but-
That'd be funny.
Yeah, give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out. Still need answers.
They won't see me coming. The softest touch. What to do?
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon. Yeah, she'll kill us dead if we go back without it.
We'll get the druid talking. Did some bleeding art, shove.
I'll push him down. I think it's dead. Just a bunch of goblins. Shouldn't be that hard for us. Well, it's not dead. It is slightly hurt, though.
Nothing will stand in my way.
No, nothing will. too low for me. It's just to restrain an enemy. I'd have to do it to something that actually poses a threat. If I restrain an enemy that has a bow, it's a little pointless. Personally, I think I should heal myself.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
From that stupid trap.
Time to kill. Don't linger.
Ah, could this not work? It worked.
They won't know what bit them.
He is rather hurt.
Got to press on. Take you.
Lae'Zel might need this more than I. She's about to charge in there. Ah, just as I say it.
It does it.
Dead. Good hit.
Still on my feet.
Okay. How about jump? There we go. Good hit.
Time for a cull.
Missed. Distract them. Asterion is the worst hurt.
Take you.
On I go.
Ah, missed. We can handle these. You take care of those. Actually, let's see if I
Sometimes
can do
the
it.
only way out is through.
It's just a goblin with a great big axe. I should be able to just cleave his head off. Crush his head, sorry. I'm used to speaking like I would carry a long sword. There's a body there. I think it might still be alive. Alright, I did well there. Seemed to affect this person here as well. They're up on their feet. Maybe I shouldn't. It's distracting me too.
I am fury. I am death.
The dance macabre.
Mud down here.
Quickly.
You missed.
We'll do it my way.
Take cool.
Thank you for the heal. Dead.
On my way.
Maybe jump. Well, that worked out. You should have been closer, Astarion.
You bow, or you break.
Dead. Let's try to step off the acid. Hello?
Oh, thank you.
Halfling?
Thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
How did those goblins slip into the grove?
It's my fault. I thought I'd given them the slip, but they followed me through the tunnel back there. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these
I
tunnels.
noticed.
And thank you again.
I know that battle could have gone a little better, but... could have gone a lot better. Could have gone a lot better without getting hit by the trap. What is this? Warg Fang. Arrow of acid. That's what was used against me. Acid vial. They seem to like their acid, do they? Rune of the Bear. Okay, how do we get out of here without getting hit by that trap? I knew running across past the barrel would be a bad idea. Hey, so we'll have to actually put our thinking caps on to get through this. Maybe it has something to do with these runes. Ay, it's still hitting us.
Fading fast.
Did I turn it off? Okay, I think it's time we took a rest.
Death, you will not take me.
Let us rest here. A short one.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
Got all these crates. Ah, healing potion. Something we kind of need. Trap disarm toolkit. Toolkit. Scroll of Dark Vision. You know who needs that is Gale. I take it Will is a human, if I remember right. Healing potion. Potion of speed.
Step carefully. There's a trap.
Alright.
Don't touch me.
Put your trap disarm skills to use. Guess you're gonna have to unlock it too. Can you not unlock it?
Let's crack it open.
Nature's Snare. Okay. Well, we could use it. Give it to me. I could also use these to blow things up if an enemy is nearby.
What to do?
I think we should take another rest, truth be told.
Oh, that took the edge off.
Yeah, much better.
Best be on my way.
Oh, they said this place is full of traps. I can see other runes down there. What if we were to sneak up to the rune and turn it off? Well, the best one to do that is to stare in.
I'm behind. Ready or not.
This works. Be hit.
Silent as the grave.
Wait there. Wait. Let him go ahead. Ah. Well, that's how we should do it. There's another one of those things up here. But we turned it off. This must go into the druid's circle somehow. But there's another one down there. Looks like there's a dead person there. How does one get over? By flying, I suppose. There's other giant statues over there that will probably destroy us. That's probably what killed him. I have one flying potion. Is it worth it? I'd have to go right for the rune, turn it off.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
I hope this isn't a waste of using it. Let's see if we can't do this. Flying potion. Where was it? Potion of greater healing. Feather fall. Basic poison. Antidote. Where is it? I know I had it on me. This one? No. Animal speaking, poison. That's somebody... Oh, I wonder if one of those tiefling boys didn't steal it from me. I know... Oh, wait. I found it. Potion of flying. Okay, apparently I can fly now. How does one fly? Like this? turned it off. Not quite in time. But it worked anyway. Ah! Now, what's on this human? Gold, scroll of bone chill, a charred key, holy water. Anything else? Not that I can see. Let's get back. It's kind of fun, actually. Hope we get more of these potions.
Have to keep going.
Oh, what about going back the way we came? Or, sorry, not the way we came, this way. So I should have thrown some of those things I have on these goblins. I'll have to remember that for next time. Hopefully there's no traps anymore.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Something over there.
So it sort of is a way out. That goblin is right around the corner. This would be a way to release her. I don't want to, though. Oh, I can go down here. Is there anything down here to go to? Well, maybe I should go down just to find out.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Nothing. Nothing down here. You know what, I'm going... Since we have so many of them now, I'll take one of those potions of healing instead of using up. Wasn't much, but it did help. Alright, let's get out. I guess this is part of the Druid Grove. Just a hidden part. What is... These goblins are dead. Looked like for a moment they'd come back to life. Hey, I've had enough of this place. In the future, we'll have someone sneak up to and turn the rune off. We're missing someone.
Shall we?
Lae'Zel, how would you punish someone who wronged you?
Wrong me how?
Oh, say, murder or theft?
Killing is good. It culls the weak. But theft would be paid for painfully, 1,000 times over.
Light.
Good to know.
I'll take
Mugwort.
that.
Alright, well, let's go towards the beach. There's a pouch here. Agate, gold. Scrapwood shield. Not kind of what I have. No, this looks like a shield, sort of like what I have, but more goblin-like. Like it has a goblin symbol on it. Or it looks like a giant hand. 2 eyes. Is this the sign of the Absolute or the sign of the goblin's tribe? Bridge here over a small river. Stream. Big stream, small river. Hey, be careful.
Your sour face is tiring, Shadowheart. By all means leave if I am so distasteful.
I'd rather not turn my back on you, if it's all the same.
Oh, looks like possibly his cart was attacked. Travelers were attacked. Couldn't expect any less from goblins. Oral history is Faerun, the spell plague.
So, you and Lae'Zel. Seems tense.
Please don't remind me. But keep your guard up with her.
note.
Here we got this one. A burlap sack with potatoes we can use at camp. Another chest over here. A crate. Agate. Well, we could take this plate and the cutlery. Ah. A group of dead adventurers, and there's a goblin there. Wonder if this has to do with those humans that... Well, they were half-elves too. But that group that came back, they weren't tieflings, they weren't druids. They're here...
Goblins. Dead travelers.
I'll have to look. We could use these supplies. They were, and were they ambushed? Oh, there's also a way over here. We'll look at these, this dead group here, then double back and check this, because it's before the river. There's a big cave down there, too. Where is this crutch you're talking about, Lae'Zel? Night Song. I think the goblins are to the west. But there's no sign of a crutch. Ah, she says the crutch is most likely to the northwest of here. Okay. Well, you know what? I think we should go back and get Will. Thieves' tools. Asterion. Asterion for the trap disarm kit. Sorry to take your things like this, but... Food, gold, healing potion. All helpful things. Tasha's hideous laughter. You know... Not sure. Can you use this? Can you read scrolls, Asterion? Dead goblin. Goblin's drawing. Let's see what this is. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal skin, this childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures. A goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. A square humanoid figure. Goblin sparks in his hands. I'm not sure what this could be. But we'll take it all. Defeat the goblins. There were 3 figures in the drawings we found. The goblins must have more than one leader. If the tieflings are to make their way to Baldur's Gate, we will need to deal with the goblins. Zevlor thinks someone must be organizing them. We should investigate their camp. Rogue's morsel here. Alright, I know there's a few other things here. We'll get that when we come back. Let's explore down here. I think we have a way to go down there, actually.
For you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion. A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not
victims?
in particular.
Victims to your
This is a
vampire ways?
veritable feast of sweethearts.
You must be eager to get back, then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Oh, there's people over here. Looks like one of them is downed. Maybe we can help.
He's so pale.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please.
A true
stay with
soul.
us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
His wounds look deep. I might be able to help.
Brother, your sword.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
He's got a tadpole in his brain. He wants to talk to me. He's not an illithid, so why not?
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
You believe in the Absolute.
You're a true soul.
What?
Edwin, our brother. He was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us?
Are you serious?
We're reporting to Edwin.
Because I have this tadpole in my brain? These goblins' tribe are following illithids then? Explain... Tell me of this true soul.
What? Are you testing us?
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice. Your words
Her
are
voice.
her command. She grants you the power to enforce her will. And when the time comes, the true souls, you, will rule.
Really?
I will serve at no ruler's side but my queen's.
A crude summary. You have more to learn of our faith, novice.
I'm sorry, true soul. I only repeated what I thought I knew. It seems the Absolute still has a great deal to teach me.
I am learning bit by bit, but a little subterfuge to make them think that we're with them. Couldn't hurt at the moment. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the druid Halsin.
I don't know any druids.
So why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous.
We know that all too well, sir, but the Absolute sent us here.
We're looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here.
Ah. West. Well, I would think it's to the south, but maybe they don't know exactly where it is. These fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Any cost. So what happened to your brother exactly?
An owl bear. It had him on the ground before he had a chance to
Owlbear.
react. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with owlbear tracks.
There's an owl bear right in that cave down there then. Forget the owl bear. You're still alive, so go.
What? And just leave Ed? I suppose he'd want us to go on. Find a way to honor his sacrifice.
May the Absolute guide us.
They spoke of the Absolute. Same as that goblin, Sazza. Curious.
Looks like the Absolute's drawing all sorts to become followers. Impressive in a way.
You should search that corpse.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you.
Would the tadpole come out on its own? Like at the Druid's Grove?
Your limbs move of their
what's
own accord.
going
There's
on?
something of value here, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
The symbol. Is that the symbol of the Absolute? The tadpole is toying with me. But... I'm torn. What if it's helpful information? I don't want anything to do with these things, though. I think for the moment, before we learn more about these things, I'm going to resist it.
No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
I can't control it. Disgusting. So that's it then. We have to die before it comes out. I did try to fight it.
Abandon their hosts as soon as they need to. Vile parasites.
All the more reason to rid ourselves of our own uninvited guests.
Yes. So as I have it written down in my journal, looking for the cure, we met some cultists who worship a deity called the Absolute. One of them could telepathically communicate with us, which means they were infected too. A goblin priestess apparently possesses some powerful healing spells. She might be able to help. Not exactly sure that was probably the worst avenue to go, worst path to take. Nettie couldn't help us. Instead, she tried to poison us with deadly venom, hoping to kill us before we turned into mind flayers. We learned that the leader of the druids is a powerful healer named Helson. He might be able to help us remove the parasite. Now that is my greatest hope. The only other one that I might take is... what is it? Finding this creche, this Githyanki creche. We learned of a Githyanki patrol to the northwest. They might be able to help. They would lead us to the creche, and Lae'Zel said that they can cure us, but only if she's with us. But looking at the map of where that could be, it's a fair ways from here. I think we should exchange Lae'Zel for Will. Because he's also hunting a creature around here. A devil of some kind? No. Might as well take what he has. Pack is starting to get a little full. Right, let's return to camp. We don't have to rest, but we can go and exchange Will. Or... what? You want to speak to me, do you? With us? No one's dead.
What's up for discussion?
So what is it you want?
This one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still.
Less worthy still? More riddles from my resident jester?
I riddle thee not. I speak only what requires telling. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny.
Do they?
For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
Will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
This is strange. Do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Would like to talk about hirelings.
Very well.
Not that I don't even think I have 100 gold. Would I be able to recruit one?
Impossible. Thy party is full.
I see. All right then. Thank you. Will, there you are.
The goblins still infest the roads. As long as their leaders live, Zevlor's people are trapped.
Yes, I know. With the scars you have on your face. So how does the Blade of Frontiers end up chasing a devil in the hells?
Karlach's fires raged in Baldur's Gate before she escaped to Avernus, as my source told it. And she was planning to return. One of the archdevils Zariel's own. Chaos incarnate, a devil with pure fire for a heart. I made my way to Avernus to stop her. She fled from my reach, even climbed aboard the Mind Flayer ship as it screeched through the hells. I followed in close pursuit. I can't bear to imagine the lives Karlach might be taking, the damage she might be doing.
Who's this source of yours?
A powerful friend with a keen interest in privacy. I'm sworn to say no more.
Okay. Let's move on to other matters.
All right. Anything more we should discuss?
Your eye. So odd. Are you blind in that eye? I've noticed your stone eye. Did you lose it in battle?
A most vicious one, in fact. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days.
Let's talk about something else then.
By all means.
Tell me, Will, how did you come to be the Blade of Frontiers?
My father once said, one does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call. So it was for me. I was hunting near the Cloakwood when I heard it. A child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse blared into the soil next to him.
Horrific.
I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after.
What act could be finer than saving a life? You must have felt proud.
Proud? No. Angry. Angry at the monsters preying on innocents. Angry at the so-called good gods for tolerating the cruelty of the evil. Angry at myself that it took so long for me to see the coast suffering. The frontiers demanded a blade. And so I heeded.
And before that?
Baldur's Gate, born and raised. The only son of a single father. He wanted one life for me. I chose another. We haven't spoken since I left the city. A classic drama. A staunch father and his rebellious son. Better heard from the bard's lips than mine.
So I had the opposite growing up. I had a family that supported me no matter what. I just couldn't... Well, I was already grown up, but couldn't figure out what I wanted to do. Alright then, just hold on. Before I speak to our Githyanki friend to dismiss her...
I've known a few warlocks in my time. Talented, of course, though sometimes too eager to listen to the devils on their shoulders. Comes with the territory, unfortunately.
So, Will is a warlock. Seems more like a warrior to me. Okay, I would love to have you along with us, Gale. There's only so much room. Lae'Zel?
The Githyanki people have a word for men like the Blade of Frontiers.
Do they?
Shalak. Roughly translated, idealist do-gooder. Or better yet, benevolent burden. His confidence is an asset. His pursuit of valor, not so much.
Are you sure a Kretch is our only path to a cure?
Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Zaithisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding.
Vlaakith herself. Is that some great person in your past? Oh. That kind of wisdom is very valuable, though.
Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant order turns to chaos and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities.
Well, knowledge. As much knowledge as you can attain is always a good thing, as long as you're not doing it by evil means, I suppose. So wait for me in camp, please.
Chook, you believe you can survive without me?
I'm not arguing. Remain here.
As you say, do not keep me waiting.
Will.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
I'd like you to join me.
That's the spirit.
So Will is a warlock. Strange. Doesn't seem to me like one, but... New spell, Protection from evil and good. Okay, he's chosen Agonizing Blast and Devil's Sight, so you can see in the dark. He's gained a new spell. Darkness. Pact of the Blade. Alright then, we have Will with us. Astarion.
So, we're traveling with the famed Blade of Frontiers. I feel safer already.
You certainly sound like it. Not sure about that one. Really not. And Shadowheart.
The Blade of Frontiers. Let's hope Will lives up to his name.
See, I've never heard of him
Need all
before.
the help we can get.
I'm not from around this area, though. So, those murals in the grove, something about them seemed to catch your eye.
What can I say? They were eye-catching. Consider me an art lover.
Want to talk about all that's happened to us?
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up in your estimations?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Thank you. Let's go then. Back out to where we were. Well, I suppose we could spend the night, but I'd rather return. Oh, whatever. Let's just spend the night. We have enough camp supplies. Oh, it's too much. Gruel. Potatoes.
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe you just get lucky.
I knew it!
Shit. No. It's
Vampire?
not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
Do you?
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
How long since you've killed someone? Days? Hours?
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. It feels so... weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer.
I'm not allowing you to bite me.
Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
In this case, because he attacked me, I'm going to forcefully push into his mind. At least attempt it.
What's this? What's happening?
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat. The only thing your master lets you eat.
Master. You ate animals because you were forced to, not because you wanted to.
Yes. Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked. So you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you.
Do you?
And you can trust me.
Not sure if I can. Asterion seems to really like politeness, though, but fine. We'll go with this game for now. I do. I believe you.
Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further?
With what? Biting my neck?
Taste. I swear.
Asterion? Are you mad? No.
No, of course. Silly of me to even ask.
Oh, he's not going to stop as a
I'll go
vampire.
and find something on 4 legs to eat, I suppose.
Sounds better.
See you in the morning.
Just don't let the druid see you do it. Fine.
You watch him stalk away, slumped, sulking, and ready to kill.
Now, Asterion, we should talk about what happened.
Morning. I hope last night's little unpleasantness hasn't left a bad taste in your... Well, I hope there are no bad feelings.
No, but I have questions. How are you standing in the sun?
Oh, I have no idea. By rights, I should be cinders in this light, but someone or something is keeping me alive.
Can you even see those giant
in the sun,
bite marks on his neck?
For a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time.
Excuse me, but... do you need to feed, then? Can you not just eat normal food? It's got to be from the Mind Flayer's parasite, right?
That's my theory, but who knows? I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
A vampire? Well, that explains the pallor. Given our group's nature, I don't see much harm. We're each monsters in the making, after all.
Glad to see you're comfortable with it.
As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
That is the rule. Do it once. To any of us. Alright. I trust him. He won't hurt us.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty. To work together as a team.
I'd just better not wake with any holes in my neck.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us.
Okay, let's get back out there.
Have you wondered what people will say, Will, when they find out the monster hunter is becoming a monster?
Hmm? You faced countless perils and conquered them all. This will be no different.
I've always had a soft spot for the confident ones. They always disappoint, though.
If not over, then through.
Twisting vines. I suppose a druid could use something like that, or maybe a ranger. Or when if I ever get spells such as that.
More for me.
Wispweed. Wispweed. We have mugwort. Combine 3 of them. But what about this? Let's extract this. What if you added in different ones? No? Wispweed. Now we want mugwort, but I think we've already gotten that before. Extract. Good enough. Alright, now that we're down here at the river, there should be lots of things to pick up. Including leather boots for some reason. Things that people leave around here. Path goes this way. There's also a cave with an owl bear. You think we can handle it? More myrgrass. Murgrass. An owl bear, huh? It might be a suitable challenge for our party. And it is preying on people in the area. Animal carcass.
Owl bear tracks. Its nest must be nearby.
No. One guess as to where. Well, we definitely see it. So then, let's go in.
Here we go.
Kinda wish we had our mage friend with us, Gale. Let's see. So I have this basic poison that I'll use. Holy water, that's for... Damage those fiends and undead nearby. That's nothing. So I have a mind flare parasite specimen. Not even sure why I'm holding on to it. Let's wait till we see the bear, then I'll coat the weapon. The owl bear. Oh, it's killed the goblin. Guess it's not all that bad.
Stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
58 gold, not bad. A heavy stone. where is it? This is quite the cave, actually. The statue down there. Looks like a chest. Huh, I would like to go down there. Alright, let's go the way we were going. Maybe we should try to sneak if we can. Wait till I see it.
I just want a little look.
You know what? This may attack me anyways, because it'll see me as food or an intruder. But I think it is worth trying to use... Where is it? Nope. The animal speaking potion. It's got a cub. No, I don't want to hurt it, actually.
These boots have seen everything.
Alright. We're here. I'm not going to try to sneak up on it.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear, its beaked face.
Definitely notices me now.
Out of the darkness.
What's this? Something weak, something tender. Won't even have to chew you before I feed you to my son. Soft meat.
You're injured. There's still half a spear lodged in your head.
It's a splinter. I've gutted bigger threats than you with worse.
Listen, just allow me to leave. I'm no threat to you or your cub.
You're small, weak. Killing you would be a waste of time. You can go, but you make one wrong step and I'll rip you to shreds.
Mother Nature. I was raised with a healthy respect for it. Owlbear egg over there. Headless skeleton. It's a backpack right there. Well, I don't want to upset it, but there are some things. It's a skeleton. Definitely don't want a bone. We'll take the short sword, though.
Don't waste a step.
Supply pack, potion of healing. Anything else around here? There's an egg. There's a skeleton over there. And I would like to go over there, but don't want to upset the owlbear.
Can't slow down.
Let's go around. Let's see if we can't get to the other side. Because it has a child, of course, I'm willing to overlook what it does. Ah. Now I can use that potion of flying. Let's see if we can't climb down here. I don't think it will care if we go down this way, just not past it.
Selûne statue in a stinking cave. Hardly a place of honor.
Look at all these things to pick
There's
up.
magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Detect thoughts. Incense. Candle. Glass chalice. Potion of animal speaking. So I had it replaced after all. Potion of healing. The war between Selûne and Shar. A dusty volume that speaks of the conflict between the sibling goddesses Selûne and Shar after Selûne ignited the sun and brought life, sustaining light and warmth to the universe. Since... Okay, so are we able to open this? Ugh! guess it was trapped? Ow. Well, that really, really hurt. Shadowheart, you wouldn't happen to have...
I wasn't expecting it.
What?
But I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Oh. Alright then.
A long way to go still.
Thank you.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
Is it still trapped, though? So I don't think that we should try touching this. However, there is a book right over there. Right behind its feet.
I've got a long road ahead.
An ancient tome detailing how Selûne came into being along with her sister Shaw. The silver radiant Selûne and the dark alluring Shaw complemented each other and brought an orderly distinction between light and dark in the universe. You see something? There's a prayer sheet here. A prayer dedicated to Selûne, imploring all to accept the Moon Maiden's blessing and share in her bounty.
Just an old prayer.
Another candle. Wondering if there's a way to get into that chest. Another candle here. Because it's obviously protected and doesn't want anybody touching it. Shadowheart.
The Blue Night prayer, marked with the same symbol as the chest. I'll have to sully my tongue and recite it.
Please do.
I wasn't expecting it, but I'm glad to have some company on this journey.
Nice to hear. Alright, now that you have the prayer sheet, try reading it.
Empty words, clearly.
Oh, really? Why don't you give that to me, then? I'll try it.
No one stopped me yet.
See if I can't do this either. I read the prayer aloud.
Locked. My prayers are answered.
Ah.
You should leave it, or even destroy it if possible.
Huh? Why?
This rubbish is an offering to Selûne. At best, it's worthless. At worst, who knows? Could be cursed. Do not trifle with that moon witch, or her trinkets. Only trouble will follow.
Why do you care so much?
Should have stayed quiet. You want the truth?
Yes.
Fine. I worship Shah,
The sister.
mistress of the night, Selûne's twin and foe. Now that you have the truth, please don't make a big fuss about it.
Heavens forbid. We're all entitled to our secrets.
You want to talk, Asterion? Shah. Is she not... She's not a good goddess. You could have told me. How long were you going to keep this secret?
Forever, ideally. And you assume too much about what I can and cannot tell. Secrecy is everything for Shah's children.
I see, yes.
It is our code,
Correct.
our creed, our shield. I even keep secrets from myself.
Huh?
I had my memories suppressed, so that nothing I know could be used against the Dark Lady. Once I prove myself, my memories will be restored. I'm not sorry I kept this from you. Not one bit.
Fine.
Though,
makes
perhaps
sense.
that might change. If you can show an open mind.
Alright then, let's see how open-minded I can be. Tell me more.
Talk to me later. We've got more pressing matters to see to right now.
Alright, well, I'm opening it up. A Selûnite Rite. And you know what? I'm never going to call her Selûna. It's Selûne. Oh, look at this pendant. Interesting. Silver necklace. Let's take it all. I hope we can get back the way we came.
Before me.
I did like how that worked out. We read the Selûne, not Selûna, the prayer, and it opened up for us.
So, Astarion, which of us would you rather feed on if you had free reign?
Please don't say me.
Will, no question. He's strong, fast, and righteous. I'm salivating already.
Tuh.
Interesting.
You sound disappointed. I'll bite you if you ask.
Hunter's stash
I'm
right
sure
here.
you would. Don't sound so eager.
Well, this leads up. But I wouldn't mind following along the river. Actually, I don't think we can. But we can go this way along it. I kind of consider myself strong, fast, and righteous too. Why aren't I good enough? Well, I guess you know what I should say. And maybe he's just saying that because he doesn't want to rub salt into the wound between us. That he already did come after me first. So I was his first picked, and Will was even in the group at the time, so... This looks like part of the Nautiloid. Ruptured mind flare pod.
An empty mind flare vessel. If its occupant survived, then nowhere to be seen.
There's another shield here. Belladonna.
Always room for more.
Alright then, let's, I guess we can climb up. Where we just were. Here.
But never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count.
A spawn. Because I don't know that much.
If you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend them.
Everybody up. If you can't climb that, then I don't know what good you'll be as an adventurer. Raspberry. Is that somebody's dog over there? Is there a wolf? See if I can't go speak to it. Still have the speak with animals potion. I've got another one if I need to so. Is that your owner? No, it's a dog.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
You have a magical necklace. What happened here?
I told you to go.
Going to look at his collar.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
Your name is Scratch. Calm yourself. I only harm those deserving of it.
There's death in your scent, but not in your words. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Needs rest? I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Is this what I've heard about loyal companions remaining around your body even after death, protecting you? Okay, so what happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on 2 legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
You can come travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
Okay then. If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
I like this dog. Very loyal. I'm sorry what happened to your friend. Well, he's got letters on him. Gomwick. Be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. Gnolls, huh? This is not the first time I've heard of gnolls, so we have goblins and gnolls in the area. These are letters that he was delivering, I take it. Davin, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora and Davin Jr. Nine figures. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where a M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me, I know when I'm safe. S. I kind of wonder if I shouldn't take these myself. I don't think he's going to need these, either. I'll leave the dignity of his boots on, though. Sorry, Scratch. I guess you're just gonna have to wait until you realize that, he's not going to get up. Take these mushrooms. Ooh, lots over here. Oh, are they fishing? Looks like it. Some mushrooms, mugwort. I got some fish.
Starion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Well, nobody needs this fishing rod. What's in this basket? Rotten carrot. I'm not sure what I could do with that.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
Oh, I feel the same.
Son, you can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland.
Oh, the Starion.
I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of little slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
More berries. I think we picked this one up. Rogue's morsel. Another mushroom.
Need more pockets.
Alright, so looking at the map. Well, it seems that this kind of walled off this way. We'll see about following it around. Where's the dog? Let's go this way. There's a beehive there. If I'm careful. Honeycomb. What's this? It's a crevice.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
I guess you have to be small. Well, if we were to get like a polymorph spell, maybe our friend back in camp can do that. Gale.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Bird's nest. Maybe there'll be some eggs.
Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
Bronze necklace. Now, as for that necklace we got from Saluni, this should go to somebody that's maybe I'll give it to Will.
A hero at heart.
Could be very helpful. Especially if he's going to get in there using his blades and he's not not his armor as the rest of us.
Strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Extenuated? Did you...
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go.
Did you drink the blood from this pig? Take it for its meat. Hunter's stash. Okay, so we've actually come right back up to where we were. Across the bridge. Looks like the goblins had attacked it.
I saw you training those children. You're so gentle.
Dead tiefling.
Something's waiting
How
up
I was
ahead.
taught.
What is this place? It's got walls. Looks like it was a settlement of some kind. Signpost.
Moonhaven.
Moonhaven. Oh, I'm not from this area. I haven't explored. Use camp supplies. The backpack there too. Rich bottle and some gold. Moonhaven, huh? Sounds like a place for Shah, doesn't it? Where does this go? Well, it seems that Moonhaven is sort of blocking our way to the west towards the goblins. I wouldn't mind exploring as far south as we can. And we can't go this way. Looks like Moonhaven will be a place that we're going to have to go through at some point. More mushrooms over there.
Fit in my pack.
So I did notice that there was people ahead. I wonder. Another beehive. Collapsed burrow. I wonder if we shouldn't move through there stealthily.
That's curious.
A burrow. A backpack. Look at all this. Pegasus feathered. Hill giant finger. It's an alchemical. Lots of alchemical things. Let's take it all.
So, a vampire spawn and a monster hunter in the same group. We're not going to have trouble, are we?
Excuse me. Since this tadpole, I'm barely a monster at all. I just want to survive, same as you.
I don't see a problem. As long as Mr. Fang there keeps his appetite in check.
Oh. Could have walked this way. Wonder what's down here. Nothing. Nothing that I can see.
What's in here?
It's a berry bush.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ah,
Actually,
it was a great scrap.
I'd like to hear
A
it.
hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh.
A minotaur,
An
right?
axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
That explain one of your scars?
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
There's people ahead. I don't know who they are. They're not goblins or gnolls, so But they could be part of the Absolute. But if they are, then they'll probably half worship me.
With a Y.
Or all of us.
Why?
Why? That's right.
But why?
Why? A great uncle's name, my father said. But I just figured he couldn't spell.
Alright, let's go see what these people are all about.